Awaken your power. This is Mindset Mastery.
You think you're in control. But what if you're actually building your own cage? Yeah, I mean that. The routines you hold on to, the rules you set, the way you try to manage every single thing and every single person around you, maybe that's not freedom. Maybe it's fear, dressed up as discipline. Because control feels safe, right? You get to decide. You get to predict. You get to avoid surprises. But here's the trap. The more control you grab, the smaller your world becomes. You start building walls. Not to protect yourself, but to trap yourself. Let's talk about that. Because almost everyone does this, without even realizing it. We tell ourselves we're being organized, focused, disciplined. But deep down, that control often comes from anxiety, the fear of uncertainty. The need to know exactly what's going to happen. The need to never lose grip. And on the outside, you look calm, composed, in charge. But inside, you're tense. Exhausted. Afraid that if the structure falls apart, you will too. That's not peace. That's prison. Let me show you how it happens. First, control starts as protection. You get hurt once, and you tell yourself, never again. So you start managing everything. Your emotions. Your environment. Your relationships. You avoid people who challenge you. You dodge anything uncertain. You do everything you can to keep life predictable. At first, it works. You feel safe. In charge. But slowly, you start losing touch with life itself. You stop taking risks. You stop being spontaneous. You stop living. Because control promises safety. But it steals experience. You can't grow inside a cage. You can't love deeply if you're always guarding yourself from pain. You can't feel joy if you're constantly calculating outcomes. So ask yourself, are you protecting your peace, or your fear? Second, control feeds your ego. Let's be honest. Sometimes, you don't want control because it's wise. You want it because it feels powerful. It gives you the illusion that nothing can touch you. That you're more disciplined, more together than everyone else. But that's the trick. The need to control is actually born from insecurity. You don't trust yourself to handle chaos. So you avoid it. You don't trust life to unfold naturally. So you force it. You don't trust people to love you for who you are. So you manage how they see you. And here's the irony. The more you try to control, the less control you actually have. Because now fear controls you. Perfectionism controls you. The constant need to manage everything controls you. You've become a prisoner of your own system. Third, control kills connection. You can't truly connect when you're busy managing how people see you. You can't build trust when you always need to be right. You can't be vulnerable when you're terrified of being misunderstood. Real relationships need vulnerability. They need unpredictability. They need surrender. You don't build connection through control. You build it through openness. Through letting people see you. Even the messy parts. Because when you loosen your grip, something amazing happens. People start showing up for the real you. Not the perfect you. Not the in-control version. The human you. And that's where freedom begins. When you stop performing control. And start living truth. Fourth, control stops growth. Growth is uncertainty. It's failing. It's trying again. It's letting go of who you were, even when that version felt safe. But if you cling to control, you'll just keep repeating the same habits, the same patterns. The same comfort zones, over and over. You'll think you're moving forward. But you're really just pacing inside a cage of your own making. Sometimes, you need to let go of control. Not because chaos is good, but because life is unpredictable. And the only control you truly have is how you respond when it isn't. So here's the truth. Control feels powerful. But it's not freedom. Freedom isn't having everything go your way. It's being okay, even when it doesn't. Freedom is trust. It's surrender. It's saying, I don't know what's coming next, but I'll handle it. That's real strength. Because control might keep you safe. But surrender helps you grow. Control might protect your heart. But surrender lets you love. Control might make you efficient. But surrender makes you alive. So maybe it's time to look around and ask. What kind of cage have you built for yourself? Is it your routine? Your expectations? Your perfectionism? And most importantly, what would happen if you stopped gripping so tight? Maybe life wouldn't fall apart. Maybe it would finally begin. If that message hit you, don't just scroll away. Sit with it. Ask yourself, where am I over-controlling? What am I afraid to lose? And if this gave you something to think about, hit that like button. Drop a comment with your answer. And subscribe for more videos that challenge your comfort zone. And remind you to live free, not perfect. Because the truth is, you don't need more control. You just need more courage to let go.